welcome to the Turkey update. Here I am driving to the Turkish border and there's about 1 million trucks. This is why I do not want to be a truck driver. I think I was driving about 15 minutes to get past this line. It's just crazy. They must have been there for weeks just to get across this border. Now this is one of the rare moments when I've actually been able to film the border crossing. I came out of Bulgaria, no problems, and I knew I needed to get insurance for Turkey. So I entered this zone here, the duty free, it said insurance on the door. They said no, get it in Turkey. So here I go past another security guard, a second security guard, or border guard, and a third. And none of them asked for my insurance. Because I was assuming I was getting it later. It was only after this man checking my stuff and knocking me on the head for some reason, that I asked where to get the insurance. He said, no, go back. So I had to head back and cross over to the other side of the border, heading towards Bulgaria, and then get insurance from there, which was just a nightmare. Anyway, half an hour later, I'm back at the bike, just cleaning the camera because it rained the day before and it was just steaming up. And yeah, I thought I was done. I had the insurance, been messed about a bit, so I was going to go to the last checkpoint and move on. So here I am, pass over my documents, ready to go, and no. I have to go back because one of the other border guards had forgotten to put one stamp on one bit of paper, which is just stupid. He could have let me go, but hey ho, no harm done.
Right, I've entered Turkey without any money, which is not a clever thing to do, and there's no ATM machines, and I'm on a toll road. I'm pretty screwed. I managed to change up a little bit of euros in here, but it was only about 15 Turkish lira, and this toll is apparently going to cost me 10 Turkish lira, so I only had 5 lira to get my breakfast and my lunch. So it's consisting of Doritos and some sort of chocolate bar. Tried to get some biscuits, but they were more than the toll was worth. So yeah, healthy eating for the win.
A few hours later, managed to get around the tolls, but yeah, the traffic, Istanbul, worst I've ever seen. We've even got geezers in the road selling stuff. It's just crazy. Like, I've driven in London for about 6 years, it's just nothing as bad as these guys. There's no lane discipline or anything like that, it's just crazy. Plus it was baking hot, I was sweating so much because I wear full gear all the time, apart from my gloves sometimes. And yeah, it was just terrible. But on the plus side, I'd got in contact with an old friend called Marco. I met him on the Mongolian border as well, as I meet all my traveller friends. And yeah, I was asking him about getting the bike service, and he said, "What, you coming to Istanbul? Come stay at mine." Just absolutely brilliant. So I made my way over. Unfortunately, he was still at work when I got there. He said, "Hey, go down to my friend's garage and see if you can sort out this this service." So that's what I did. At a Yamaha garage in Istanbul, and the guy I'm staying with tonight, it's called Marco. His friend's here. He bought a bike for me, and he's the owner of the friend of the owner. And he's just basically said to me, "Oh yeah, we'll do all the work for free because you're a traveller, but you just pay for parts, which is going to be like 30 euros." So yeah, that's sweet. Thank you. It saves me having to do it in the back end of nowhere. So here she is, Teresa, up on the stand about 5 minutes after I got there. And they've got their senior mechanic on it by the looks of it. And yeah, about a couple of hours later, she was all done. They pointed out some things that they couldn't replace, like the crush drive rubbers and so on. But they did as much as they can, and it was good because it kept my warranty. So after this, went back to Marco's place, did a bit of some video updates and chilled out for a couple of days, and he sorted out someone to take me around the city.
Just walking around Istanbul now, trying to deal with the traffic. So using my GPS to find where I'm going, so I haven't got a clue where I'm going. Going to meet another lady rider called Banu, I think. But we'll see when we get there.
Yep, got it right. Her name was Banu, and she took me down the European side of Istanbul, which was great. The blue mosque you saw there. Unfortunately, I didn't have too much space on my camera, so that's the only footage I've got apart from here. There's Banu. Yeah, we used the ferries to get to and from the Asian and European side, and it was just fantastic and cheap. Right, yep, moving on. Spent a few nights down in Istanbul. I won't go through them all, but this was one of them. Went down to a presentation of a Turkish traveller who went from Turkey down to Southeast Asia, I think maybe Thailand. And yeah, it was all in Turkish, so I didn't understand a word, but pictures speak 1,000 words, and I still didn't enjoy myself. And after we had a bit of a browse around on the bikes, spending time down at the harbour, yeah, it's great fun. Cheers guys, especially you Marco. I hope I'll come back, and if you ever need a place to stay in London and I'm around, hit me up.